Hello. Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome to a reading with Nephtara Grace. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you are new and just finding this, hey, glad you found us. Come on down, grab a seat. I personally am drinking Earl Grey tea today. I hope you are enjoying a cup of whatever satisfies your soul as we jump into the energy. There's a lot happening, but most of it is around balancing light and dark, primarily. Just to cut to the chase, there's so many layers to it, but think sun and moon, shadow and light, light and dark. Now, this is my personal area of expertise, so I'm familiar with this energy. I don't know what's going on in y'all world yet, but I'm familiar with the world of balance that the energy is highlighting. But again, this is there it is again, tale all this time. This is something that's deep. This is something that's ancient. This is something that's old. This is something that's been reborn. But this time it works out. Okay, I hear myself. I obviously these are on YouTube, but I also take notes for all of my readings because it's like this. Sometimes I hear myself. I'm like, no, I said this. we already had this conversation, right? But that's always a great time to remember that energy is fluid and time is a construct. These readings are timeless. Sometimes we'll get the first half of a situation and the rest will come out later. I don't know. Sometimes it's such a big deal, such a big message. It has to come out in pieces and parts. I've been reading tarot for, oh my God, almost 30 years now, for 29 years. So, my personal style of reading is I'm an intuitive reader. I have a very traditional background and I'm an intuitive reader. Diagon's coming out for intuition right off the jump with the runes, okay? My own ancestry is pretty mixed, very, very diverse. So you're going to see me use runes. You're going to see me use whatever tools that my ancestors allow me to use, okay? Urus for power. Thurisaz for protection. And Pure for hearth, but luck. a little luck of the draw. Yeah, I'm telling you, something works this time. It didn't work before, but it's gonna work this time. And I think there's a bit of there's layers to this. I'm gonna keep saying that shit. What did Kendrick say? There's layers, you and I, and there's levels, you and I know. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. This honestly, the feeling is giving me that you have been sitting down, that you've been humble for so long, and now it's your time to shine. That's really what I'm hearing. And this has been divinely sanctioned. That's the word they keep throwing up, is sanctioned. Whatever this is sanctioned. And it's going to trigger people because it is a balance of light and dark. It's not one or the other. 3:33 on the timer. Whatever you into, whoever the hell you are, you're not one or the other. You're not here to advance the agenda of light over dark. You're not here to advance the agenda of dark over light. You're literally here to pay homage to both, to honor both, harness both, express both, master both. That's just who you are. That's just who you are. And I don't think anybody's seen anything like this before. I don't think, whatever this is, I don't think you were supposed to be able to do it. I don't think how it came through for me when I was channeling before I press record, it's almost like you're not supposed to be possible. You're not supposed to be possible. You're not supposed to be possible, but you are possible. Because anything is possible. And I think that's what's so interesting. I think that's why you got the universe hyped up. Because even though anything is possible in the universe, you were a long shot. You were a long shot. And that shit done paid the fuck off. And everybody hype as fuck right now. The universe don't know what to do with itself. Don't nobody know what to do with themselves because the long shot paid off. Think about that. So I used to sports bet, y'all. Listen, when a long shot pay off, oh, everybody eating lobster tonight. What you talking about? That's what this is, okay? With that pure, I told you. There is something like the long shot won. The long shot won because of this power right here, this protection right here, the long shot won. And I think that's what's so interesting is you stood on your intuition in standing inside of your divine power and protection, and you gambled. You took a risk and you won. Give me a goddess energy out here for this. No, don't come at me like that. Let me get one, please, ladies, please. My darlings, one energy. Let's try to keep it cute. Where the hell are we? We're in March already, aren't we? Where is this at? What? Give me something. March 2nd. It's Sunday, March 2nd. That's where we are. And they keep telling us it's 2025. I'm not going to argue that today. That's not what we're here to do right now. Forgiveness. Brandwin. Ooh. We're going to dig into this forgiveness because it's come out before. It's a number 7. So for me, this is about self. Okay? This is about you something. Now, the other thing I was channeling before I press record is I was in the experience of being judged for my shadow, when inside I knew my shadow was so integrated with my light that to judge my shadow would be to judge my light. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who this is resonating with, but it's like I got to be in your energy field before I press record. So you're someone, self-forgiveness is a big deal. Sometimes life invites us into conditions that challenge us to the core. As the Celtic goddess Branwen forgave those who as the Celtic goddess Branwen forgave those who caused her own death by a broken heart, she asks you to set yourself free from the seeds of resentment that will surely choke the life out of your dreams. We are wounded by others and weave stories about our hurts and losses that live in our hearts and minds. We've come to distrust the potential of love and connection. No matter what your story is or when it began, forgiveness is the key to freedom here. Forgiveness allows for mending and repair, opening the heart to give and receive. If you need to forgive yourself or others, now's the time to do it. Keep your heart open and you can begin again. Only beauty, freedom, and treasures are found in the spirit of forgiveness. The goddess Branwen is here to support you. Yep. Yep. And I really feel like this is distinct from letting go. Okay? Releasing is one thing, forgiveness is another. Forgiveness can be a type of release. And you can release something without forgiving it. This specific message is about actually forgiving a situation. Forgiving yourself. Not releasing. Not even allowing. But forgiving it. Peaks of Joy and Gentle Gardener. Yeah. Because you are literally, your forgiveness, just like the card said, when you forgive, when you finally forgive this, it's like you're going to levitate off the ground. And then all of the seeds that you planted to manifest are just going to sprout. Literally with the spring equinox, just going to sprout. This is it. Let me get one more. This is that last pass, y'all, before New Year starts, astrological New Year. I love this. Forgiveness, Peaks of Joy, Gentle Gardener. Oh my God, there's so many. Why are there so many? Oh my God, they're all so good. This is so many. No, I don't even want. This is a lot. Well, there's 2 different things going on over here. Oh shit. Okay, Lord have mercy. This is what I thought. I don't know how much y'all want me to talk about. That's a lot. Okay, but here's what we are going to do. No, I can't do that because that's still too much. I'm not trying to get up in nobody's sauce. All right, we're going to take all these cards and we're going to dive in, okay? Root Girl, the disowned self. This goes right back to Brandon's forgiveness. When you forgive yourself, the parts of you that you have disowned get to be reintegrated, okay? That's crucial. It's crucial. Listening to everything, the sounds of nature around you. Get out in nature and just practice listening to yourself, listening to your body, listening to your children, really getting that 80% of communication is listening. And if you're looking for answers and you feel like you don't know what's next, it's time to get quiet, get still, and listen. Okay. Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. Literally, it's lined up with pure this rune. That's exactly what it is. This is the time. And this wheel has turned in your favor, and all there is for you to do is forgive the past. How cool is that? How cool is that? It's like the only thing in between you and your manifestations is your story about the past. So if you will forgive that, if you will de-story it, rewrite it, right? Rewrite that narrative. Really choose a different narrative for yourself around what happened in the past. You're literally golden. Sacred pool and commitment. And these cards, they all came out together, and I'm taking them together for this reason. Because this commitment is something that is like, they said it's for the ages, but it really is. It really is. And I think we're going to see this sacred pool and this commitment coming out in the tarot. Sacred pool gives us 47, the number 11. This is about really being able to recognize yourself in the world around you. It's very much reflecting this gentle gardener energy, like your thoughts are seeds into the soil of creation. Okay, so heavy on the be responsible for yourself at this time. Heavy on the you are creating a reality. Honor that. Honor that by listening. Okay, now. Here's your commitment card. I'm actually going to put commitment under peaks of joy because that's where I really feel it. I feel the commitment is under peaks of joy. I feel like the fortune's wheel is definitely with root girl. Like this, as soon as you forgive yourself, shit gonna pop. And I keep saying forgive yourself. And here's why I say that. Because I do feel like this is a Three of Swords heartbreak situation, just like the Oracle card pointed to. But I feel like this is a situation where it's like you're at this part of the story or the journey or whatever, where you're like, okay, it's fine, it's over, I'm healing, it's fine. And there's a part of you that's still like low-key embarrassed that you didn't see this coming, or that you couldn't prevent it, or that it went the way it went. Whatever that your flavor is, that's what there is for you to forgive this time, okay? Now, and I say that because whatever, I'm gonna straight channel now, that you gotta take what resonates, leave behind the rest. This is where you are. This is your energy right here. Peaks of joy, gentle gardener, listening, commitment, sacred pool, and root girl and fortune's wheel coming out, mirror, like really reflecting that brand one energy, which is like getting down to the root of this desire to punish yourself, getting down to the root of why you feel that you don't just, what they're saying that you're experiencing some type of apathy, like you disconnected something. It is a trauma response, okay? And that's why root girl, the zone self, is over here. It is a trauma response that they're asking you to deal with at this time, but the root of it is forgiving yourself. Once you do, everything, like it's everything, okay? Now, that's you. While that's happening, there's somebody around you. They're not even in your energy, but their energy is concurrent with yours. So this person has something to do with you. They have a whole different oracle reading out here. And the way that it came out is the only reason I'm taking it like this, and the only reason I'm telling you about it. And I think we're going to get two different tarot readings because of this, okay? There's somebody on a parallel path as you. They're not in this, it's not the same. These are their cards. Bone collector, okay? This is about letting go of the past and leaving it with the bone collector. It's about leaving trauma behind. Mountain. This is about seeing that obstacles you're carrying are meant for you to climb. Drifter. Experiencing life as it comes in horned cactus, resourcefulness. So whoever this other person is, this energy on a concurrent path is you, it's like they're in their dark night of the soul, okay? And I do believe, like, the way 1, 6, 14, 29. Yeah. Let me get, is there gonna be, no, let me wait till the end for that. Let me get some, let me get Tara out here, and then let me know, who's here today? Who we got today? Michael, Metatron, Hoyle, Oriel. Okay, so we've got two different energies out here. We've got a concurrent energy line to the collective. And it occurs to me like they are watching the collective. It almost looks like the collective is their light, in the shadows. It's what it's looking like to me. Okay. Okay. All right. So the angels are confirming that that's the deal. There's somebody that can see you. They're in their dark night of the soul. They're deep in the shadows, but they can see you. You're like this light. You're very much like this light. Yeah, there's the Three of Swords just slipping right out. Man, I am telling you. That's a lot of background on this. Dang. Of course. And I'd expect, Six of Cups coming out, I expect nothing less. There's a lot of background on this. I told you guys, there's levels and layers here to the Knight of Wands. This is wild. Okay, here, it's coming through like, because that Three of Swords just real, it just slid out real easy when I was shuffling. This is about that heartbreak that Brandon was talking about. So I feel like the person watching who's in the dark night, this is the person who is on the other side of that heartbreak with you, and whatever this heartbreak is, you healed from it. We talked about this in the other reading. You transmuted, you alchemized this heartbreak world at the bottom of the deck into something that was beneficial for you. Okay, that people don't do that. I don't know if you know, that's not common. There's not a lot of, look, they ain't making a Netflix special about that yet. All right. Yeah. The Emperor. Okay. So this Knight of Wands energy, this is, oof, y'all. It's heavy on the fire sign energy. It's heavy on the masculine fire sign energy. It's heavy on someone that you have a deep past with. There are likely children involved. With the Six of Cups and the Emperor out here, and with the Knight of Wands in between, there's likely children involved. This was a passionate connection. It probably resulted in some type of family situation. That's how I'm going to put it at this time. But it's like this Emperor energy. Okay, this Knight of Wands Emperor. That's just heavy Aries, Leo, Sag. Take how I resonate. Is now in their dark night of the soul. They're watching you in your sacred pool, peaks of joy, forgiveness, gentle gardener energy. And specifically, Five of Pentacles, they're out. They are not, did I mention they're in their dark night of the soul? Did I say that already? Let me put that over there where they are. That's just where they are. Now, but I believe this is a divine setup. I'm not going to hold you. Because the way these cards are coming out, it's like they are set up. It's like the divine set them up to watch you forgive yourself, integrate your disowned self, and turn the wheel. It's literally like the divine set y'all up. So you could be this person's personal example. It's like whoever this person is, God must really love them. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. Because not only did you go through what you went through with this person, but God themselves picked you up, dusted you off, set you to the side, literally set your feet on a higher ground, and then came over and turned this person around so they could watch you get elevated by the divine with the intention of this person following in your footsteps. Make no mistake. The divine is using you as an example, as a light. But I'm gonna be real blunt with you, okay? You are they're saying echelon, but you really are the pinnacle of what this person believes is the highest. We have the Ace of Swords next to the Hierophant. The highest of the high. Okay, like this person, and this is wild. This is what's so weird because I feel so much underneath this. Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, and the King of Cups. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like the divine puts you on a pedestal And this person has no choice but to fall down and worship you. Listen. Give me something else. Give me something. Because I don't want to be rude about it. But I see a lot right here. I see the divine playing matchmaker. I see somebody who was stubborn and who didn't bow their knee when the divine asked them to. So now I see the divine forcing them to their knees. I'm telling you, I see is wow. It's like I see something that is supposed to be. But so much has happened and it didn't go the way it was supposed to. I'm hearing myself say these words again. It didn't go the way it was. I'm gonna be honest. It didn't go the way God wanted it to. I'm gonna speak real good. This relationship, this heartbreak, this did not go the way God wanted it to. Oh my God. So God said we starting over the way I want to do it. Holy shit. This was all the things though. Shit. Imagine, damn. That's too many cards now. Hermit, 7 Pentacles. Let me get. Imagine begging God for your person. Like, I'm so tired of this shit. Just give me my person, give me my person, give me my person. And God's like, well, let's heal a few things. Cause this, why don't you work on this? Let's work on that. But instead of working on your shit, you're just like, no, I'm not going to work on my shit. Just give me my person. Right? And then God loves you. So God's like, all right, here's your person. Only you didn't work on none of the shit that would have you be able to be with your person. So you get your person, and it's a fucking shit show. It's a whole ass shit show. Childhood trauma. I'm talking narcissism, codependency. It's a whole damn shit show. 3-ring circus note? No ringmaster. Not a nan one in the building, okay? In the tent, nothing happening, okay? But foolishness and fuckery. But underneath it all is a divine truth that cannot be ignored. This a match. This a match. God did this. It was gonna be. But that free will thing. So now, guess what? This messed up. Like a lot. I don't know. I'm not God. I don't be making these choices. I don't be doing this. I'm not God. But now it's like God said, okay, well, that's over because we have Fortune's Wheel out here. That's over. And now God, like, there's no choice but to do the work. For the energy over here, the bone collector to the horn cactus, the bone collector, mountain, drifter, horn cactus energy, there is no choice but to do the work right now. There is no choice for this emperor. They have to do the work. That's it. Nothing else can occur this time. The bone collector is here. Do you understand? When this person goes to sleep, when this person is awake, this person is doing shadow work involuntarily right now. How's that? They are involuntarily doing shadow work all the time. And they may be trying to avoid going to sleep because of it. But they're being forced to learn who they are, to reckon with who they pretended to be, and deal with the impact of those inauthenticities that are rife throughout their life. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a whole Ten of Wands situation. It's a whole that Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. It's a whole that they got a whole situation now. My dad used to say it sounds critical. He used to say he would call when my son was like, you know, in that first year. My son is 6 now, but that first year, let me tell you, oh my gosh, it would be so my he was okay. So my son, my pregnancy was very, very easy. It was the chillest pregnancy. Okay, my first pregnancy, y'all, I was on and off of planes from Vegas to New York. I was still working. I was at this office. I was doing this. I was still out there doing my thing. Okay, let me tell you, being pregnant in Vegas in the summertime is not cute. If you know, you know. I did what I did though. All right, and my plan then was I'm gonna hustle until it's time to nest. Then I'm gonna nest, right, and then let my team hustle for me. So anyway, that was back then. By the time my second kid comes, just a couple of years later, I'm in chill mode because now I already have a kid. You guys know, right? So I'm in chill mode. So the entire pregnancy was chill. I don't know what else. It literally was Netflix and chill because I had a little, 18-month-old. So I was at the park talking to butterflies, blowing bubbles. That was my pregnancy with my second kid. And then he was born. Now, whereas my first pregnancy, my daughter in my womb spoke to me the entire pregnancy. She was like constantly in my ear. I was like, oh my God, when she's born, this is going to be crazy. Because she just had a comment for everything. And I was like, oh my God. My son, however, was very quiet in my womb. I would wake him up. I would get concerned. I would get nervous, and are you still there? Are we still, because listen, I've been through some things. So, he I could hear him wake up sleepy, what? And I'm like, are you okay? I'm asleep. I'm like, okay. Let him go back to sleep. And I ended up having him at home, a free birth, which is what I wanted. That's what I wanted. His dad caught him, and, a few minutes later, I was laying in the bed I was laying in my bed in my house holding my baby. And that's what I wanted. So that was beautiful. And that first year, let me tell you, little man is fierce. Is fierce. So that first year of his energy acclimating to this realm, his physical body acclimating to this air, his spiritual body acclimating to this realm, his mental body acclimating, right, his emotional body, all of his bodies having to come online and kind of integrate like they do the first year that we're here. Don't forget, when babies are born, the first 3 months of their life, they don't have an immune system. They rely on their mom's, breast milk for immunity. So that it takes, a year to get all these systems online. I think we take that for granted. But anyway, he was intense. So my dad would call, I'd call my dad, and you could hear my son in the background. You could hear it, right? And I go, hey, Dad, what's up? just like that. He goes, well, it sounds critical over there. Oh my God, you guys. But yeah, my dad is no longer with us. So thank you for allowing me to just dip back to my own little Six of Cups journey there. That is what this is for this person. This is critical. I heard sirens. Again, before the reading, I'm telling you, I was just in this energy, and I heard sirens out and I don't live in a place where there's just sirens all the time on purpose. So when there are sirens, everybody there's not listen, I live in the sticks. Okay. So it's like, well, what are the sirens for? One of my core values is peace. That's where I live. I do believe, oh my goodness, I promise you guys so much starting this month, but I also believe I'll probably be moving back into a more suburban or urban environment, which is also going to be interesting. But it's a new year, it's a new season, it's a new cycle, so I'm here for it. The wheel has turned, so stay tuned for that. But as soon as I heard those sirens before I pressed record, I was like, oh, something escalated. Something escalated. And this horned cactus out here is telling me this emperor energy is having to get resourceful. Now, I do believe that this is something that they used to rely on you for, but they can no longer do that. I believe you used to be the resource that this person, that this emperor came to, and they needed. You used to source this emperor. And now you don't. You have your own plans. Yeah, Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. You've got your own plans, and you are who you need to be to see them through. You're not Two of Wands the Fool. You're Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I mean that shit. You got plans, and you're the Queen of motherfucking Pentacles. Pentacles. So that means you know how to make your plans happen. It's not going to be just an idea. These plans, these Two of Wands, it's not just an idea. You about to make it a reality, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Give me something on this too. Whoa. Uh-oh. There's somebody else. Oh, you ruined somebody else's plans. Ah. Whew. I know something about this. This emperor was using you to try to source their agenda. But see y'all can work together. Damn. But now you're in the you Ace of Cups then, Six of Swords. You said, but I love me peace. But I feel that though, this is divine. That 1 + 6 is 7. This was your divine right. This is giving justice right here, okay? Because it's like, listen, the emperor is gonna come along and say, hey, you, and it's not out here, but for you to source an emperor, let's back it up a bit. Let's bad. Whoever the hell you are, an emperor was using you as a source. Okay. Now they have to stand on their own 2 feet, and it's a 10 of Wands for them. But it's not a 10 of Wands for you. Them standing on their own 2 feet is an Ace of Cups, 6 of Swords for you. It's you loving yourself and walking and leaving. Is what I say. It's you prioritizing peace. They're saying you were bred for this. You were made for this. You are literally a source of power. You are a source of power. You're a source of power. You're literally a powerhouse. That's for real. Wow. Look at this interesting energy. The Wheel of Fortune to the 10 of Cups. You occur for people as a complete mystery. Nobody knows. It's like nobody knows what you want. And here's what's really interesting about that. 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's really, really interesting. Because I was talking about the Emperor using you to source their agenda rather than working together. And what that points to is, so if you can picture an emperor, just picture an emperor, right? Like, dun, 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 and they choose someone to be their source. First of all, who does that person have to be? That's number one. Number two, the emperor chooses someone to source their agenda. But if that person has enough power to source an emperor, not a king, an emperor, then why wouldn't the emperor seek to collaborate with this source and expand? You get what I'm saying here? Why is the emperor gonna take it? It don't make no sense. Anything that's powerful enough to source an empire is to be partnered with. You can't dominate that. But that's what the emperor tried to do. The emperor tried to dominate a power source that was big enough to source their empire. That's dumb. They should have seen that they didn't have the power to do that. I don't. That's my mind is a little like, wait, what? Like, no, because if it's enough to, that's weird. Oh, they didn't. They don't. Oh, wow. They don't understand how things work. Okay, so this emperor has a shallow understanding. That's why they're being forced to do the work. Got it. Got that. Okay, because they actually don't know how things work. Oh my God. That's wild. That's very interesting. Whoever this person is must be naturally gifted because they were able to become an emperor without doing the work. Do you understand what I'm saying? They came in with innate gifts that allowed them to master something. They can master things. No, this person is charming. Page of Cups giving me charming. Yeah. Look how the Page of Cups is dressed, their stance. This is someone who's flirty, who occurs as fun. But it's actually a 5 of Wands situation. Interesting. So this person is a pretender. And whenever it's time for them to, whenever it's time for them to have to prove that they are who they're pretending to be, they create a 5 of Wands situation to distract, to create chaos, to distract from what they're really up to. This person is a master of conflict and chaos. But it leaves them in the 9 of Swords. Yeah, it's like this person learned a negative way of being in interpersonal relationships. It's almost like if there's no conflict, this person is uncomfortable. This person is more comfortable being in the 9 of Swords than they are the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords feels like death for this person. The 9 of Swords is how they know they're alive. How very, very interesting. My. They've said some things they shouldn't have said to make themselves look better. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so there's a lot coming through. So this 9 of Swords, Page of Swords, yeah, they said some stuff. They said some shit that wasn't true. Okay. About a lot of things. Okay, I do believe the 7 of Swords back there. I do believe that not only did they deceive you, but I believe that your 10 of Cups lies and you not telling them your business. Okay, something about rules of engagement. All right. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have to talk to your ancestors about that. 7 of Pentacles. So, King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. And Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. So first off, and this reading is going long. I'm gonna end it here. It's almost like, honestly, it's like this person knows this Emperor energy is smart and is discerning in a lot of ways and ignorant in other ways. I'm just going to be blunt. What they've ascertained, however, because while they've been running their mouth, they've also been watching you, and they're still watching you. They now want to build something with you. Now. They want to, but this is a situation that's not out here. But this is an after a heartbreak, after forgiveness. Don't forget, the wheel turns. Brandon's out here for forgiveness. And I started this reading by saying something that didn't work before is going to work this time. Now, there's so much coming together here. I don't know if I want to go into all of it. But I did say something a while ago about Beauty and the Beast. That's a few readings ago. But it was something about somebody being possessed. And I'm remembering it now. I can't remember what reading that was. I remember taking notes, though. I can remember it. I can see the cards. I can see the spread. The entity that was in this person. This person was possessed. Let me pull it all together. That's the bottom line. This emperor was possessed by an entity, by a dark entity, okay? It was absolutely stopping them from doing the work. All right? And that was a part of it. So, God bless. All these storylines are coming together now at once. This is wild. So there's a reason y'all were put together. There's a reason y'all were slated to be each other's person, but the divine wanted you to do work first because of the mission that you would have shared, okay? Now, not one of you not doing the work kerfuffled the whole thing. In that person's choice to not do the work, they open themselves up to become attached to an entity that literally ran their life for years. 4 years. You watched it, you witnessed it. You might not have known what you were watching, you might not have known what you were witnessing, but you were being subjugated to it, you were being impacted by it, you were being influenced by it. And now that entity is gone, okay? So now this person is forced to do the work. Do you understand that? Like there's nowhere else for them to go but the work. Because it really is like they woke up one day and they weren't possessed anymore, okay? But they look over and you're pissed. Everything's turned to shambles. There's smoke, there's fire, villagers screaming, and they're like, what happened? Where have I been? What? It's like they just woke up. They just got here. So they actually need to be filled in a little bit. But they also know better than to say, hey, what's going on? Because they're aware that they were there. They just don't know what the hell been going on. Okay? So now they've got to try to get shit together. But it's without you as a resource. They got to do everything on their own, and something just escalated. Now they want to build with you, though, because without that entity in the way, now they can see real fucking clear. Now they can see. And that's the problem. They're aware. See, now they know who you are. Without that thing inside of them clouding their judgment, speaking in their ear, clouding their thoughts, now they can see. But the challenge is the damage. I want to say it like this. The damage is done. That's why Branwyn and Root Girl are out here. And I'm going to say this in a very specific way. You have literally been put on a pedestal by the divine to showcase what shadow work looks like. This is not about, see how there's no lovers and no two of cups out here? See how that's not happening? So you see what's not here? Okay. This is about being an example of doing shadow work. They're saying forgiving the unforgivable. It doesn't mean you hang out with this person. It doesn't mean y'all are picking out curtains together. It is radical forgiveness of yourself first, and it's Emperor energy second. A lot of page energy coming out. So there's a lot that wants to, this is a new beginning. Don't forget, we're still in new moon energy. Yeah. This person is going to want to give to you, okay? How could they not? You know, how could they not? Now that they can see who you are, how could they not want to give to you? And that's interesting because they may, yeah. They want to give you everything. Now, I'm going to be honest, they want to be as close to you as possible. Damn, because they want to know how in the hell do you stay in the Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles energy that the deck just split on. How do you do that? They want to know. Page of Wands, they want to know. They want to do it too. Because see, what they figured out is that's the only way to be around you. The only way to be around you is to be in the Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles energy. And they're like, okay, bet, how are we going to do that? All of a sudden, they need to figure out this Four of Swords real fast. They set themselves up. The divine let them set themselves up. This is the person who tried to do a love spell. All these stories that's been coming through in these ceremonies are all coming together in this one reading. This is blowing my mind right now. This is that person who tried to do that love spell, but it backfired on them. Holy shit. So they're not in your energy right now, but they're trying to figure out fast as fuck how to get back in. God dang, this is crazy. Ow, y'all, this is crazy. This energy is crazy. They're compelled. And they know. But see, that's the thing. Whatever this is, they don't fuck around and find out. They already know. They already know there's one thing. There's only one thing they can do, and that's shadow work. And that's fine because there's nothing else they can do anyway. That's the only door the divine opened for them. No other road is open for them but shadow work. So it just so happens that what they need to do is the only thing they can do. But this is their roll of the dice. Because there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee when they come out of this dark night of the soul that you're going to be there. There's no guarantee at all. At all. There's no agreement. There's no bargain. There's no contract. I'm telling you. None of that is happening. None of that is happening. None of that is happening. But they're wrestling with them demons right now. They seeing what's real and what's not. The hermit and the devil. They're going in. They're forced. They're in a place where they're forced to look. I'm telling you, this shadow work done got. What I say, something escalated. Damn. Something escalated. Tell me more. Ugh. All right, y'all. Well, anything else? Because this was a lot. Okay, anything else the collective needs to know about themselves? Because this is a lot about this other person. Oh, they said you just need to know this other person's down but not out. Okay. Okay, then. Down but not out. No, I'm not. Listen, the hermit and the devil together, that's not an everyday thing. That's not an everyday thing. That's not. You guys already know. You don't, the devil and the hermit don't be riding together like that. Now, that's not. Nah, you usually get one because you ain't got the other. You know what I'm saying? No, but there's something to this. I said there's something about the light and the dark, the sun and the moon, the shadows and the light. And there it is. I mean, there it is. I don't know. That's what I'm looking at right now. I don't know what that is. There's something about balance. When you saw the temperance here, there's something about balance. I got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's there, but it's not yet. Not yet. Not until the shadow work is done. This is deep. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's going to be your choice. For sure. For sure. And I really think you won't know. You may, listen, that's what this forgiveness is for. You may think you have a lot of feelings about this now. Don't forget root, grow, the fortune's wheel. You may think you have a lot of feelings about this person, this situation right now, because look how many cards are stacked up here. But at the end of the day, you're not going to know until the choice is in front of you what you're going to do. Okay? Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Now listen, but you one tough cookie. You know how to stand on what you believe in. And I do know that. This is giving me that you're a person of your word. The Seven of Wands is like, no, I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what I said, and that's what it is. Listen, I'm not mad at you. That's how I am. Anything else, you guys? Yeah. Unless you're so divine. You are so divine. You just have that energy is so regal. It's like you are so, you have elite energy. There's something about you that is just, it's otherworldly and it's elite. You occur as some type of royal guardian from another planet or realm. That's how you occur, okay? Anyway, whoever that's for. Two of Pentacles. Interesting. This is interesting. This is not for everybody. For some of you, what you're, some of you are looking to have more than one partner. Some of you are looking to stay single. Now it's coming out. Some of you are looking to connect. That's what we're bringing, the greatest happiness. Be a triumph over the Three of Swords. I don't really feel that. I really feel like, honestly, that whole thing just gave me was a non-traditional relationship. I can see a lot. I don't know if I'm going to say it, but listen, you don't, just forgive. Forgive yourself. Rewrite the narrative. Just know that the divine had a lot to do with what happened. Whatever your version of the divine is, a lot. There was what you could and could not control, and baby, a lot of this you could not control. But what you could control, you did fabulous. You crushed it, okay? Everything now is as it should be, and it's been a reset, like the divine pushed a reset button. But this time, I'm going to end it how I started. This time, something works out. I don't know what. I'm not going to tell you what. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be a relationship. I'm not going to say that, okay? I'm not going to talk like that. I am going to tell you to expect the unexpected. I think that's the title of one of my last readings. This energy is, it doesn't turn out, there's something non-traditional going on here because you're non-traditional. Something about light and dark coming together. It's very, very, it's something that's beyond your wildest dreams. For some of you, it's a non-traditional relationship. Okay? Some of you have a desire to be in a non-traditional relationship that involves three people but is divine and sacred and grounded in trust and love and transparency, that's available. It's here, it's available. That's not for everybody, but that is for somebody out here. It's very clear that that is here. And so I want to speak to that because we all have different desires. We all have different expressions of ourselves. And as we learn to own our power and to align with our highest selves, for some of us, our self is so big, our power is so great that, especially in this realm, two energies as partners is the balance. Okay? If that makes sense. Sometimes three is the balance. Okay? So I'm gonna leave this reading here. High Priest at the bottom of the deck. This has been your reading. I hope this brought some confirmation, some clarity, and if nothing else, some entertainment. If you like the way that I read, please do consider liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, turning on your post notifications so the next time I drop a reading, you will know. In the meantime, no matter who you are, where you are, or how you get down, remember to trust your process, your path, and your purpose. Ashe.